Today, I'm practicing this new technology, talking about everyone's favorite, analysis of variance. You thought you loved it, you thought you hated it, but you really love it. The type of ANOVA that we run depends on three things. The first question you want to ask yourself is the number of independent variables you have. If you have one independent variable, then it's a one-way ANOVA, one independent variable. If you have two or more independent variables, then it is considered to be a factorial ANOVA. The second question you ask yourself is the level of measurement of your dependent variable, nominal, ordinal, interval, or ratio. If we have a parametric level of measurement means that it's interval or ratio, then we're going to run a parametric, and that's more common. So we're just going to put in here parametric because that's more common. That's usually what we run, especially in quantitative sciences. And really, the other question we would ask ourselves is, what is the type of independent variable? That's my cat playing in the background. I'm glad little Kima is going to be in here. If you're comparing two separate groups, like I'm comparing a group of men values versus a group of women values, Kima, then I would do an independent groups ANOVA. So whether I have one independent variable, I could have independent groups, or I could have 2+ independent variables, and it could be independent groups. Again, independent groups means you're comparing two separate groups. One, blood pressure values in men versus blood pressure values in women. The other example would be repeated measures. Repeated measures means you're testing the same group twice. Maybe you're testing women's blood pressure before and after an exercise program. So in total, maybe we have a one-way independent groups ANOVA. A one-way independent groups ANOVA tells us that we have one independent variable, maybe it's gender, and we're testing two separate groups. And maybe we're looking at blood pressure, but we're doing two separate groups. So we're doing men versus women. Versus, what if I had a one-way repeated measures ANOVA? Then that means it's still one way, so I have one independent variable, but now I'm doing the same group twice. So I'm testing women before exercise, pre-exercise, and I'm testing the same group post-exercise. So it's a repeated measures. I am going to love teaching stats so much.